بالحب تلقاك البدور ضيف الأماني والسرور فيك العطايا والأجور يا مرحبا يا مرحبا زين الشهور.
Yes, and as Muslim, and the month of Ramadan is one of the Muslim important every single Muslim who are adult. The meaning is a lot of things in Ramadan is like fasting because you have to share without hunger rest of the world, where the poor people is. At the same time, it's like the car need MOT every year, so to look the car is working or not. So the life's like that. So that month is important to your life. Is cleaning up, your sins be forgiveness, and you're asking for the God to close to Him.
Let them soar, let them soar.
That's a whole month of fasting where, as Muslims, we get together with family, friends, and we try our best to do good deeds, start learning Quran, to keep our prayers on time, start give to the needy. We do our best to improve ourselves as Muslims, as people, to refrain from any sins, if it's major sins, minor sins, whatever it is.
रमज़ान इसलिए इम्पोर्टेंट है कि रमज़ान के अंदर हम जो हमारे अंदर जो सारी खराबियाँ होती है वो ऊपर वाला खुदा उसको चाहता है कि हम निकाल दें, हम 5 टाइम के नमाजी बन जाएं, सही हमें इंसान की अहमियत पता हो, उसका जो भी कैसे रहता है, उसका रहन सहन, उसके कपड़े पहनना, उसका चलना, उसका बात करना, उसके हर एक जो वो करता है गुनाह या इबादत जो भी है, अल्लाह उससे उसको अच्छा रखना चाहता है, लाइक कि गुनाह से बच जाए और अच्छाइयों की तरफ चले.
We should be really fortunate because we do get even when it's opening fast time, we still get food on the table. You know what I mean? So we still get like a lot of food there. We start, you know what I mean, digging in, eating a lot of food. I mean, there's people out there that are fasting and all they open it with is like a glass of water or like a date. Do you know what I mean? So I mean, like we should feel really fortunate in that sense.
Ramadan is a time of fasting, which in the Islamic calendar is very important because Allah reveals the Quran in that period. So Allah wants those people to do the fast between the times He has asked to do, and then at the end of that, 30 days or 29 days, depending on the moon, the Islam runs with the moon. You see, we do the Eid.
The best part of Ramadan is when you're fasting, and when you're going to the mosque and you see other people, you see a majority of people fasting, all the Muslim brothers gather up, even after iftar time when you're coming down and sitting down eating food, how blessing it is.
Ramadan is a blessed month, and you have to pray as much as you can and avoid sins, and those who are fortunate get this month, blessed month.
Welcome holy month Ramadan.
For me, Ramadan is all about reflection and spirituality. Throughout the 11 months, we nourish our worldly desires, and this 1 month is where we nourish our spiritual. So for me, this month is where I like to give back as much as I can. Throughout the year we do our little bit, and this month we try and exemplify or even magnify the contribution we can give to our community.
في حياة رمضان رمضان wanaagsan waa ku guuleysanay waa soomay waa noo dhamaaday farxad iyo faafaaq oo noogu dhamaaday iyo isreex iyo anagoo risq wanaagsan ku afray waxaa
Ramadan is very important for all Muslims all around the world. Also, we have to fast for around 18 hours. We are actually very fortunate. We have everything provided by us. In other countries, like family members that's been to Gaza, they're very unfortunate. They don't have clean water, food on the table, they don't even have decent clothes. We should be very grateful for all we have.
Sometimes we have too many conflicts with one another. Life's too short for that sort of thing. Ramadan gives you an opportunity to unite on the similarities rather than the differences.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Ashraf Ali. I'm the manager of Interfall here in Leicester branch. Interfall has been working with the Palestinian refugees for over 21 years now. As you know, the Palestinian refugees have been suffering for over 68 years. And Interfall is the only charity in this country that specializes in Palestinian cause. And this year we've been helping the Palestinian refugee as well as the Syrian refugee that has fled in from the Syria in Lebanon. Inshallah, this year the Leicester people will be extremely generous. We've been collecting money in the masajid, outside in the streets. We had street collection, we had a radio pledge day, which is really wonderful. We had the whole community coming in and joining in. It was really good. We had a lot of people coming into our office and donating generously. So another way we fundraise is or make awareness of this by selling Palestinian products. The dates that we have here, dates, the blood, the olive oil, the olive pickles, or zatar. This is all means of helping the Palestinian farmers over there in Palestine to make them some sense of independence from donation. So, you know, they all rely on the donation. Over 80% in Gaza people rely on donation. And this is to give them little bit independence free. So our whole aim and objective is to get the product from Palestine over to here, sell it to our Leicester peoples or wherever around this country, and give the money back to them, so they could start to supporting themselves and have little sense of independence from relying on aid. Leicester people are extremely generous. We found them to be extremely generous than any other cities. So we just want to say big thank you, Jazakallah khair, to all your help this year, and we hope and inshallah to continue your support so we can continue to help our brothers and sisters in Palestine. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
حبيب رمضان رمضان ليتك دوما قريب.
Assalamu alaikum. You're here in the control room of Radio Ramadan. As you can see around me, there's a lot of technical equipment. We've got a mixer desk here, a computer that does live streaming. Let's have a look at the live stream. Is there anybody in the studio? Okay, there's nobody in the studio at the moment. But we live stream to Facebook now. That's a new thing we've done this year. We've been running this station for a number of years. I think last year we had a license, and we had a license the previous year as well. And I think it's run at Ansar before then as well. The thing we try to impart and the values we hold in this station is goodness. We had an acronym for the word Ramadan, and one of the things is Islamic values, engaging with the community, celebrating diversity and things like that. We've engaged with both Muslims and non-Muslims on this radio station, and we've had guests from both backgrounds. Anybody who's doing good work within the community, they're most welcome here. And we try and help as many causes as we can here. And I think charity has been a major theme within the station. We've had many pledge days, not just Saturdays and Sundays. We had one on Monday yesterday, and we had one on Friday as well last week. So we've had a lot of charity work taking place here.
What does Ramadan make you think about the most?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Very simple. The Quran, the book of instruction, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because of course that's when everything started in that month, and that's when the book of instruction was received, and that's when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was first adored by our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
और रमज़ान इसलिए इम्पोर्टेंट है कि इसके अंदर अल्लाह ने ये कहा है कि तुम भी देखो कि तुम भूखे रहकर क्या फील करते हो, लाइक कि जब रास्ते पर कोई गरीब सोता है भूखे पेट तो वो क्या फील करता है, उसको क्या महसूस होता है, खाना उसके लिए क्या इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है उसके लिए.
It makes you appreciate life and just take every day as it comes, but please donate and give more money in charity so all the Muslims can be more happy in the world.
This is a month for us to unite. Let's continue to all work together and make a big difference, inshallah.
ام رمضان مانگێکی لێ خۆشبوون و بەزەییە.
Peaceful.
Patience.
Unity.
Happiness.
Spiritual.
Blessing.
Togetherness.
Iman.
Tranquility.
Minor.
Forgiveness.
Generosity.
Love.
ليتك دوما قريب رمضان رمضان